my name is Megan. Welcome back to my channel, Megan Chan Vlogs, where I talk about fitness, travel and dogs. Today I'm going to be talking about things you can do to help keep you safe as a solo traveller. I am female, so quite a lot of the things that I'm referring to are things to help keep you safe as a solo female traveller, but they also apply to if you're not female as well. This is actually my second go at filming this video because the first time I tried was, so it's Tuesday today, irrelevant to the video, but it's Tuesday today, and on Saturday I handed my master's dissertation in, and then on Sunday I tried to film this video and it was awful. So if you're watching this video now thinking,
wow, this is pretty bad quality,
you should see my first attempt. That's all I'm saying. Getting on with the video. What I'm wanting to talk about is things that I personally do to help keep myself safe as a solo female traveller. So I've been on quite a few solo trips now, and I just thought I'd share what I'd learned so far. So I'm going to split it up into things that you can do to help keep yourself safer, things that you can take with you to help keep yourself safer, and then also like things you can do to help keep your stuff safer, if that makes sense. I am actually in a dress. I've managed to position it so that my knickers are not flashing, but it's like late May in England at the moment and it's actually warm. This video should come out after the Balkans videos, and then afterwards I've got like Italy vlogs. Like the filming of this is out of sync with like actual time, but that's how it is. That's how it is. I've just spent the last month in a cave writing a dissertation. So starting off with things that you can do to help keep yourself safe. I like to tell someone where I'm going. So I've got my mum, my sister and my best friend who I message on the regular if I've planned a trip like properly in advance, like booked all the accommodation and stuff. I make a spreadsheet on Google Sheets and just like share it with people so that they can then see like where I'm meant to be, where I'm staying, what transport I'm getting, in case if I go missing then they know where I'm meant to be. Talking about accommodation, I mainly stay in hostels when I'm solo travelling because it's cheaper and also you can then make friends. So I use the app Hostelworld and I also use booking.com just to compare the prices, but I prefer to stay in female only dorms. I have stayed in mixed dorms before and it's been fine, but I personally prefer to stay in female dorms. On Hostelworld you can filter the rating, so I personally go for hostels that have an 8 out of 10 or over rating, and then I read the reviews as well of what people have put. I'm not at all a party person unless you count getting up early to go to parkrun in the morning party. I mean, we have a good time, but I wouldn't say it was Larry usually. So I try to avoid party hostels just because I'd rather have a good night's sleep. And I also aim for hostels that have 24-hour receptions, because then it doesn't matter what time you arrive, you can just check in when you're there. And then also if you have any problems at night, if you accidentally lock yourself out of the hostel at night, there's a 24-hour reception and they can hopefully help you out. So that's what I do hostel wise. I try in pretty much all the dorm rooms, but like check the reviews. There's lockers as well, so I'll come on to like keeping your stuff safer, but that's something else to look out for on Hostelworld. Sometimes in the hostels when you check in they ask you to wear something like a wristband or a lanyard to help the staff identify who is a member of the hostel and who isn't. I personally don't do this, so when I was staying in Yellow Square Hostel in Rome, really good hostel, would recommend, expensive but hostels in Italy are, they gave me a wristband and they were like, can you wear this at all times so that we know like that you are staying in the hostel and you're not a random off the street. I was like, I appreciate the reason behind it. However, because I'm travelling solo, I don't want people seeing the Yellow Square Hostel wristband around my wrist and being like, oh well, that's where she stays. And even if it's like a plain wristband, like people around the area will know what wristband belongs to which hostel. So just to keep myself safer, I was like, is it okay if I just keep it on me, and then if you ask me I can show you? And they're like, oh yeah, that's fine. So I prefer to do that, and like lanyards are the same. Sometimes hostels give you lanyards to keep the room key on, which is great, but the lanyard's got the name of the hostel on. So, you know, you don't want creepos finding out where you're staying. And talking of creepos, like they're by and large more around at night. I mean, you can absolutely get creepos during the day, but because of that, if I'm traveling on my own, I largely don't go out when it's dark. So if I've met people there or I've made friends, then I'll go out. But I'm more the person that would wake up early and do like all my activities and stuff during the day and then be in the hostel in the evening. So I just personally prefer not to go out after dark. personal preference, as is drinking. So I don't really drink alcohol. That's a way to keep myself safer as well, because I'm like always aware of my surroundings. So next I've got things that you can carry with you. So I have people tracking me when I'm traveling. So I have an iPhone, and lots of people track me on Find My Friends, so they know like where my iPhone is, but the issue with that is it's Apple, and my mum's sister and best friend are Android. So I have this, which is a tile, and it's like the Android version. Like, it works on Apple products as well, but it's compatible with Android. You can get them off Amazon. I'll link below this square one, and I just have this on me at all times when I'm traveling, so that my mum can basically know where I am all the time. Like, I have no problems with her following me. She's doing it because she wants me to be safe. And also when I go out, like if I'm traveling with someone else, if I go out for a run and I don't take my phone, then I can just take this tile, because then they can track me through the tile. So I find that really useful. And I've got some more that I need to like marry up with my phone, because I've got one to put on my Kindle, I've got one to put in my fanny pack, and then one for each backpack as well. And then also I have an Apple AirTag. So this is obviously an Apple product. I put this in my main backpack, so if I have to check my luggage, if my luggage is going like under like in the storage bit of the bus, or if it's like staying in a hostel in a locker room for the day, I like to have this so I can just track where my things are. Really useful last year when everyone's luggage went missing everywhere. I could just know that when I'd landed, I could just, well, once we were allowed to put our phones on, I could just look and see if this was with us. So I normally have this in my main backpack, and it's just, I think it's just me tracking this. And then also I have my Parkrun wristband. So Parkrun is a weekly free 5k timed run. It started in England in Bushy Park, and it's gone to many countries all over the world now. And I won't show you because it's personal details, but on the back of the Parkrun wristband, you've got your name, your emergency contacts. I've got my mum's mobile number on here, and also I have asthma, so it's written down that I have asthma, and I just wear this on my wristband, on my wrist when I'm traveling. I can wear it inside out so people don't have to like see my name, just because like if I'm found collapsed anywhere, like people know my name, they know my mum's phone number, and they know that I've got asthma, and they also know that I parkrun. So I don't know if that's that's relevant, but really useful to take parkrun, because you don't have to then like take your phone with you. But I just find this really useful. I wear it on runs when I'm in the UK, so that if I am found collapsed somewhere, they can help me, hopefully, is the plan with that. And then the last thing that I keep on me to keep myself safe is like a rape alarm, a personal alarm, a panic alarm, whatever you want to call it. So the noise on this is rubbish now. When I initially filmed this video the other day and showed this, I was like, it doesn't make a good enough noise anymore because the battery's gone. But I've ordered another one, it's downstairs, I need to set it up. But basically I carry this in my fanny pack all the time, and usually I don't have it out, but if I'm like on my own, it feels a bit dodgy, or if I am out after dark, like if I get back late from a tour or something, you can just like put it around your wrist and loop it around and have it like that. This works that when you pull this thing out of here, it makes a noise. So I'm going to do it now. It's meant to be a really loud noise. It's not that loud, but so I've got a new one because like it makes a noise, but it's not up to scratch. It's also got a light on as well if you need a light for anything. And then moving on to things that I do to help keep my stuff safe. So with my phone, like this is a phone case that's like you can drop it and hopefully the phone won't break inside, but I've got this on the back of it. So this has like a stretchy thing where you can put your hand through it, so it's like more secure on there. I've also got this loop fed through as well, so it's fed through the, like you just put it on the back of your phone and you feed it through the hole where the charger goes. It can be a little bit tricky to charge, but it's fine once you know. And you just put it around your wrist like that. It's good not just for theft, but also for like if you're taking pictures like over a bridge or something, you know you're not going to drop it because it's attached to you. I'll link below the ones that I've got. You can also get ones that like go around as a lanyard. I was influenced by Chelsea Adams, who's a travel vlogger on YouTube. She's somewhere in Central or South America at the moment. And then on this stretchy bit behind it, it's got like a little pouch where you can put cards, and I just thought this would be really useful if you've got like a hostel room card instead of a room key, just putting it in there so that when you get to the hostel, or like a metro ticket, when you get to those places you then don't have to like take your fanny pack out, get your purse out, because it's just like attached to your phone. Speaking of fanny packs, I have this one. So I'm a massive fan of the brand PakSafe. I've done videos about PakSafe items before. I've got another video coming up about a PakSafe item that I used in Italy. This brand is like anti-theft. It helps your stuff not get stolen. So the fanny pack I'm using as an example. So this has got like a thin wire mesh in it. It's slash proof. You've got 2 zips, you can lock the zips together, it clips here. This strap around here is slash proof, so people can't just come up behind you and slash your fanny pack off you. It's hard to undo. It's got ARFID blocking pockets. I'm just a massive fan of PakSafe, so they are on the more expensive side, but just really good quality. Also, they like donate money to Saving the Turtles as well, which we absolutely love. And then I mentioned locking stuff away as well. So normally in dorm rooms, not so much in private rooms, but in dorm rooms, they have like designated lockers for each bed. I'd advise taking a variety of padlocks, so like a thick padlock, more of a cable padlock, because the lockers sometimes take different padlocks and it's nice to have a variety. But that's really useful to keep your stuff safe. Also, like padlocking the zips together on your bag as well is useful if you've got it in storage or something like that. I would advise doing. And like my backpack that I've got for PakSafe, you can do the zips up and then you can padlock it as well, so it's really useful if you're on like a metro or in like the Vatican where it's really busy, although I wasn't allowed to take my backpack that day, but people did and I was just really dehydrated. Anyway, bit of a side note, I'd highly recommend the brand PakSafe. They seem to be really lovely people as well whenever I've had to contact them for anything. So yeah, I think that's everything. That seemed to go better than the video the other day. It's at 15 minutes now, but I did have to pause it to get stuff. But I finished the video the other day and it was like 8 minutes. I was like, what have I said in 8 minutes? I've just gabbled stuff at you. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I'm still feeling so free from handing my dissertation in. I've still got an exam and my dissertation log to hand in, but I made notes going along for the dissertation log, so I'm hoping that's not too hard. And the exam's an essay-based one, which I've never done before, but I'm hoping to like plan the content of possible questions beforehand. Anyway, in less than 2 weeks I fly to a new destination, which I'm really excited about. Those videos won't come out for a while because I've got the Italy ones first. I'm not travelling the whole time, it's just I only bring out videos once a week, so that's how it is. So thank you very much for watching and I will see you in the next one.